Good evening, 47. Your target is Father Adalrico Candelaria, a Catholic cardinal considered by Vatican insiders as a strong contender to be the next pope. However, ICA files indicate there is a series of links between the target and the Pinochet regime in Chile in the 70s and 80s. The target is currently on tour of Europe with a stopover at the church in Sapienza, where his itinerary states he will spend some time in prayer. He will be extremely well protected at all times by multiple layers of high alert security. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck. Good afternoon, 47. The Cardinal's security team has locked down the Sapienza church. A small group of demonstrators has gathered outside to protest, but they are being kept away from the target and the church itself. Intelligence indicates a sizable team has secured every approach to the church and the target. Nothing you won't be able to handle. Good hunting.
So, here it is, Age of 47, back in Sapienza, Italy again. This time hunting down a very unpleasant, where you could say, a man who should not be in a high position within church. I think the Age of 47 has very, you could say, big qualms about church, and the fact that the guy was
looking fine today, sir.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Age of 47 may occasionally have some weird fashion taste, but he's always wearing good, comfortable outfits. Maybe not always the most fashionable or sometimes bizarre fashion, but he ain't definitely of the incompetent style. But it's time to actually, well, that has nice, beautiful ornaments. Might be actually time to go and make sure of the cameras that they don't get to actually watch around Age of 47. And of course that demands some climbing.
Oh, you have no idea how goofy.
And breaking and burglaring, breaking and entering. And stealing scissors, which is of course is theft. Age of 47 has quite long list of crimes committed. You know, smoking is bad habit, especially if you do it indoors. Even if you were doing it next to open window, it's still a filthy habit. So he's going to the box to have think it out. So let's just steal the disguise, and while I'm at it, I'll also blow up the camera. Make sure that that guy, there ain't anything about to happen. And of course, let's steal the gun as well, because it might be a good idea to plant the gun somewhere. But now it should be possible to actually enter the church area and try to see what's going on. Hunt down the cardinal himself. Most likely not particularly honest or holy person, and most likely somebody who was blabbermouthed things people told in confession, which is very bad thing for priest of Catholic Church to do. You don't tell anyone what was told in confession. That is, well, I know that members of clergy have been tortured and killed because they follow that order, or better say that duty or task, however you want to call it, that they don't tell what's happened, what they know, what they find out during confession. Although I think that there might be some sort of, you could say, instructions or guidelines about how to do in such scenarios, but the general ironclad rule is very simple. You don't tell anyone anything you have heard in confession or during confession, however you want to voice it. And interestingly enough, also when you look about all the shady things happening in the world, it should be quite, if I remember right, the most favorite boogeyman of all time, Central Intelligence Agency of the United States, has very strict policy about never using clergy or any clergy as cover or front to anything they do. Let's make some noise over there and hope that the personal bodyguard comes to investigate it. Well, it didn't. But guy knocked out. But bodyguard gotten rid of is always a bodyguard gotten rid of. And that is always beneficial thing in these kind of missions. Clearing out some path. But the priest seems to be walking down into the basement. Obviously the cardinal. And the guy I wanted to lure in.
I got nothing.
Very nice.
What is he wandering around? Yes, of course he has bodyguards, I know that. One of them is suspicious of me.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the guy
What did I...
with a crowbar.
Help me! You'll pay me!
And while I'm at it,
Contract
you
complete.
did not know me.
The money has been wired to your account.
Not the most efficient way of solving the matter. But it was, you could say, practical enough. Take out the bodyguard, take out the target, and run away. And there's not much the bodyguard can tell, and Angel 47 is long gone before the bodyguard is actually being able to tell that what just happened, which was a guy just came and beat him senseless with some shady guy wearing bodyguard's outfit, was just beat him senseless, and then apparently ran off. Yeah, it's a murder, but it's a murder mystery because, well, the trail most likely gets, well, it's maybe not in a sense it doesn't get cold, but it gets long quite fast. Although the cart theft might be... let's make a little bit of humorous thing. Does Agent 47 participate in running people over? No, it despawned the guy. But, well, that killed the priest or cardinal with very little fanfare. Mission accomplished, but it wasn't great.